Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Greenfield Human Rights, welcome to the Greenfield Human Rights Commission meeting. Today is December 1st, 2025, and we are meeting at the City Hall and via Zoom. This meeting is being recorded by the Greenfield Human Rights Commission and the City of Greenfield. If anybody is present and is doing the same thing as the chairperson at this time. That's done. I call this meeting right on time at 6 p.m. And we'll do a roll call of members by co-chair.
Oh, sorry. Linda, go.
Here.
Okay. And Kathleen Kenny
Here.
and Paul Jablon is here and Nate Woodard.
I'm here.
And I am in ridiculous, just give me 1 second. Hockey Wild. Really,
Oh.
thank you. Just my 76-year-old mind.
That's up.
Things go in and out.
That's when you get to the 80.
And we have
Oh,
a
you were
visitor.
good for 76 and 82. I didn't know.
We have a visitor, Tia Martin.
Thanks for being here.
We have some people on.
And we have people on Zoom.
Oh, who are they? Jada Sanchez.
Okay.
Nancy and
So, okay, our first thing on our agenda today is we're going to,
Is Anthony recording?
I asked and nobody said anything.
Okay.
Anthony, are you recording?
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
so we have two guests on Zoom. Just right.
One guest is fine. I have one person here. observing.
No, I mean, there's
Yeah,
two
there's
people on
there's-
Zoom.
But, okay, anyway. Okay, first thing on the agenda is we are going to approve the minutes from November 10th. Did everybody get a chance to look over the minutes from last meeting?
Yes.
Okay, is there any discussion before we vote?
Any changes?
Any changes? No? All right, can I have a motion to approve November 10th meeting?
Minutes?
Okay,
Second.
motion by Kathleen, second by Paul. Any
Kathleen.
discussion? All in favor? Aye. Aye. All right, and that passes. Perfect. Do we have anybody here for public comment? I'm not seeing none. I close public comment at 6:02 p.m. Updates from the mayor's office. Do you have any updates, Erin?
At this time, we do not have any updates.
Perfect. And updates from co-chair. I do have an update. And this is an update for next year, and I just want to make sure that you guys are starting to think about this now as we are going, like, the next time we meet is in 2026. The year I graduate. But anyway, one of the updates is I am staying for the next few years. I am not going anywhere. I am not resigning from my role or resigning from the commission. Although next year I would like the chair position. And I think we will talk about more in depth about how to, because I know we have co-chairs right now because the initial thought was I was leaving and you would have an actual chair next year. So we may, when we start talking about the transfer of power and transfer of democracy for people in our city, we will be, and that vote will be happening towards April. Because we will be busy from now.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time.
So we have plenty of time to talk about it in April. So that will be something that we will need to be looking forward to. I know April is far, but it's not far. We are already in December. I also want to be mindful that, you know, we are trying to get 2 people on this commission to fill in our seat of 7. And so it's so important that we recognize them. I mean, you know, Tia has been coming to the last 3 meetings because they may be interested in joining this commission, and we want to make sure that as commissioners that we not only show respect, but we show what we are as commissioners and what we stand for in our city. I also want to make this clear that this commission is a nonpartisan commission for the city. We are not a political commission. We are not a political party. So anything that's political, please just be aware that we are not a political agency. We are a nonpartisan group.
Well,
And I want to make that very clear because I just want to make sure that we are covered by city and state. And I've heard stuff go around that I don't want to believe, and I hope I don't believe it. But I also want to make sure that
What kind of stuff?
I also want to make sure that we are all protecting
Okay.
ourselves and the commission because we are growing, which is great, and we're doing really powerful work. So I want to make sure that we really discuss that. So yeah, I just want to make sure that we had time to just kind of discuss that. Yes.
just about this, I mean, we're nonpartisan.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything we do is not political. I mean, recognizing this wonderful man who's going to get our award, it's political. I mean, it's the body politic. It's not partisan. But it's, I mean, that's a belief I have.
That's a fair distinction. I mean,
Right, I agree.
partisan is much more, we're not aligned with political parties.
We're not
We're not aligned with, I think all of us probably are similar in a lot of ways, but we are, everything we do is political.
Right.
I think that we are nonpartisan and at the same time, we are not supposed to be engaging in specifically political activities benefiting political parties, things like that. We are HRC I'm not HRC. I'm not supposed to be doing it from City Hall. The HRC Voices is not supposed to be involved in political activism as a body or as representatives of the body. I think that's
And maybe also,
clarifying that.
maybe also because the topic that we've been discussing in the last few meetings is about racism in schools. That can get very political. And we might want to answer it as a commission, but we can't because that will be a political answer. And we are not a political group, a political sphere. So like.
It is political.
As I said, the
But it's not.
Partisan and political are two different things.
partisan and
So
political
Right.
and party and political are two different things. They tend to get mixed and co-opted. But that, and that's what we stay away from.
But we're not, as a commission, a body that would say who you were voting for, what party you're affiliated with. It's a political kind of base in a community. So I just also have a quick question. Are you planning on not going away to school very far or?
Going VCC.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going, why did I think you were going to Western New England?
I got in, but
Oh, okay. I didn't know too. Oh, exciting.
college is expensive, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Not cheap.
Oh, don't I know it? I don't have a 401k because of that. Not complaining, just so.
So yeah, so that's what my updates. I just wanted to make sure that you guys all know what the year is gonna come to. And, and kind of what I stand for next year. So I just want to make sure everybody is aware.
And I know Angela did say she was pretty committed to joining in January.
Yes.
So I did.
and
I have
me-
talked to her
me and
several
Aaron-
times.
Me and Aaron did meet before the meeting today to discuss about all that stuff. So, yeah. All right, do you have anything to say? No? All right, perfect. Okay, so item 1 is we are going to hear from Packy and from updates from the Unhoused Committee.
So obviously, the Unhoused Committee is doing some good things, and they're part of the warming center, but there won't be meetings until January.
Okay.
That's from Sarah.
Okay,
Do you
cool.
know, did they get all the sleeping bags?
Excuse me?
You know how, I know, I don't know if it was the Key Club, it was some club that was doing 100 sleeping bags.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was gonna buy one and it's one of those things.
Get that.
I'll have to look it up. Do you know, Nate, were you familiar with that? I thought the high school was doing it or something. It was a school.
All right, any other
Okay.
questions? Anything else, Packy? All good?
That's all.
All right.
And that, you know, that there's really been a lot of outreach for the awards next week.
How many people do you think will come from the in-house community? Do you have a feel for it?
I hope so.
Like, do you think it'll be more than 20?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to, I talked, well, I'll get
We
to
would,
my,
we would like more than 20.
right, but I mean, considering last year, I don't think, who did we get for, our recipient? Not a lot of extra people.
And that's something that we will, I probably should have talked about.
But we'll get to that,
Because I think, when we order, Larry's thing to go on there, we're gonna order.
well, we have to order the other
We're gonna
Wendy's as
order
well.
Wendy's, we're gonna order two. And do two different ceremonies.
Hmm.
If we have time for two different ceremonies, if not, we might just do
We
one.
can do one, I think would be.
So, and. Okay,
Us.
item 2, we're gonna go over logistical plans for HRC
Right.
awards night.
Bless you.
Yeah, so, okay, while we are talking about this.
It's a week from today.
I know, I've been so busy. I got all the awards. I got 3 awards done. I got to do 2 more tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Um,
And I have the thing in my purse, the card,
yeah,
the gift card.
so I got all 3 of them done. All their names and.
No, I don't want to touch it because I'm dirty.
So it has this, it has
And
the
the mayor will
seal,
sign
and the mayor will sign them. I couldn't get the seal in color because
Just
Oh,
so
it
you
doesn't
know,
need to be,
printer, but,
does not need to be.
I
but
did purchase
it's
it.
something. And it says the certificate goes to whatever the person, for instance, the certificate's going to April Jones. It's awarded at the certificate of appreciation presented on the 8th day of December, signed up. Okay, I
Nice.
don't have the 2 kids awards today because 3 kids awards.
You need the winner and the 2,
Yeah, I didn't do the winner for him because he has this.
right,
So,
For Larry.
yeah, so
Exactly.
I have to need the 3 kids and I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow and I think me and you signature will go on it. Because
So there's
we
2
won't have time.
runner-ups and the winner for the kids, correct?
We have the winner and 2, yes, because
Yeah,
we
well-
won't have time to give it to the mayor to sign, like,
if you get them done tomorrow, we could.
And I can help if you need help facilitating.
Yeah.
And I have the gift card, which I feel like I'll just leave in my purse till we go. Are we gonna get an envelope or what are we gonna do? for
I
the
have
presentation?
envelopes.
Okay. so-
I have empty envelopes for the
Oh, here's
kids,
Angela now.
if you're looking for them soon.
Yeah, the Zoom,
Oh,
sure.
And we want to commend you for keeping and not using it.
We'll use it.
do you want me to send her the link?
Yeah, I'll tell her.
I'll
He is
send
sending the link.
So just
Okay.
be aware of that, and I think.
So
yes, Linda.
I spoke with the nominators for April and Daniel. The nominator for Maeve is in London at the moment,
Oh, okay,
or permanently, and Paul was sending him a text or an email just thanking people for the nomination. And a little reminder of, and when I was speaking with them, a little reminder, hopefully encouraging them to nominate again for next year, and that in order to be considered, there need to be 3 minimum.
Oh, right.
People, 3 letters.
References or
3
whatever.
references, right. So I don't believe April will be coming. I left a message for her, and she did not get back to me, but the person who nominated her is planning on coming. Maeve was considering coming, and Daniel with his wife.
Oh,
is
nice.
planning to come.
Daniel was such a nice guy, he trained me on tap training.
And so we
It's great.
talked about we talked about International Human Rights Day, and I explained to him why we weren't doing it on the Wednesday because of a conflict with city council. He mentioned that he had done an op-ed piece, a My Turn piece on the power of International Human Rights Day. And so I asked him if he'd send it to me and whether or not we could use it. And he said, Absolutely. He said if I can find it, which he did in about 3 seconds, because I had it in my email shortly thereafter, and we had a very nice conversation. So I have brought copies of it.
Oh,
It's
lovely.
a little too long to put on the back of the program, but if everyone is okay with it, I thought I would get
Can
it
I read
printed.
it?
Oh, absolutely. Front and back, and have them on the table.
And you don't have to
Love it.
decide today.
Right. But to get
Yeah.
copies done.
I
He does,
remember reading it in the paper.
he does reference 2022 because this is
Yeah.
when he wrote it. And I think it's easy enough to just put something
Because he
on
was on
here.
the commission, correct?
He was chair of
Yeah.
the commission for 2 years.
Yeah, for a while.
He was, I think, on the commission for 4 years and chair for 2.
Yeah.
So I think that, something on here can go that, this is from 2022.
Yeah.
And I have copies for everybody. But certainly,
Wonderful.
And if you think it should be edited, he said it's okay.
well, he told me it was okay to quote him
Quote it.
or to shorten
Short.
something or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was
That should happen.
Yeah. lovely.
lovely.
Anyway, I have copies if you'd like to read it.
Did Angela get in?
Do you let her know, Captain, please text her my announcement for this?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
I already sent her, yeah.
Thanks, darling.
Paul has seen it and Aaron.
She will send it. to you. I asked her.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Those were just nice.
thank you.
I love that.
Yeah,
Thank you
I like
for
that.
That's-
And for me, I would rather have conversation with somebody than text them.
Right, exactly.
Oh, me too.
And, although I was not making a long distance call to London. Was not happening. And Maeve has just moved to Florence and Northampton.
Oh, nice.
So, renominating her next year will not
Right.
not be an issue.
Not in Greenfield, right.
But,
Lovely.
yeah, so that's how that piece rolled.
So,
So we can go back to looking at the,
wait, any other, can we look at this?
Yeah, I brought a bunch of things.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm sorry.
Just show and tell.
Don't tell.
Yes,
It looks. Oh my God, this looks great.
And Paul, are you familiar with the process of getting that
looks-
That
reimbursed?
looks
Patty?
great.
I just, Nate asked me to give him the bills.
Well, you
Yeah,
give it
that's-
direct, you have to directly give it to Patty.
I have to direct,
Who,
so
yeah,
so
Well,
you gotta give me
that's-
the bills back.
I was gonna give it to Aaron give it to Patty, because Aaron. has
Yeah,
other budgets.
but it's the person who purchases has to work with that person, so she might need some information, just
That
as
would
I've
be-
done it in the past.
nicely.
Has to work with the
Really nice of
person
you.
who actually is gonna get the check. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but okay, so when we go over the budget, when we need to go over the budget, I would like to see how much is in the budget after everything.
Well, that's a totally different entity. It's
Like
not the
getting
same as
reimbursed.
getting reimbursed, and we all need to. Do you know how much is in there now? Is it
$500.
500.
Okay, so, right, so I
The,
would state. So that was 50. Right.
and then
And we contributed.
also,
We have somebody in the
Oh, okay.
waiting room.
I'm not trying to be a pain, I'm just no for being reimbursed, that's how it worked last year.
because of Tia's great efforts with this, putting it in the form that they needed, this is our podium sign.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, did you do that?
Last thing.
We
I
got Dr.
did,
Campbell in there too.
I did the color correction and I did the file conversion.
Great.
Really nice. I love it.
And both were reasonable. They were both around 40 some odd dollars. And this width is, styrene, so it will last for
Right.
a long time. We can just use temporary pieces to put it on whichever podium or whichever other thing
How would we stick it to
want.
the thing?
That's what I'm saying, with 3 and 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need that? I might have some at home.
Oh, I have a bunch in my office. Even.
Oh,
There we go.
Just so we don't have to buy anything else.
And,
Hi, Angela.
Hello.
I don't know if she can see us.
whoops, I'm sorry.
That's a set picture.
Yeah, that's.
Right.
that's okay. It's not.
And I'm so. And the last thing, which is really,
Is the mayor here too?
No, it's me.
How is he as the mayor again? There she is.
so I have to,
Great, Paul, thank you.
I have to give those receipts to Patty.
Patty.
And then she can organize.
She'll
all that for you.
organize your, whatever she asks you for, because it's going to you and it comes in the mail usually
problem.
within a week or two.
Good work. Paul.
And
Yeah, that looks like
Yeah,
that.
really nice.
And the other, which is really, Linda's work, is this thing that I sent out
Oh, yeah, the program.
before, and you can there,
Really nice.
there, there.
Okay.
Love it.
And
That's.
again, Linda did all the work on this. I just rearranged it to match what we had agreed. For the students, it's so hard to get in touch with people because next year we need to ask for their personal emails. Anytime we do anything with anybody.
I might say middle schoolers don't have personal emails.
And
Well-
students you should not ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're younger, you have to
Right.
kind of deal with the
It,
parent.
what happened is they gave their phone number. And they gave, and, so what happened is I contacted their art teacher. And their art teacher got permission from the principal for us to have their school emails. But they never look at their school emails. So,
School emails, you can't get emails from outside the school system.
no, I understand that. So
Ah.
this art teacher
The art-
emailed them
Okay.
and there was no response because they never look at their school emails.
Right.
And so what I eventually did right away, I got in touch with Cecily by text and received an answer from their father. So I know the family is coming and Cecily
great.
is coming. I eventually sent a letter through the post office to the other two because the art teacher was not seeing them at school. There was a different term and they changed classes
Right.
and they weren't being seen.
Oh.
So I sent a letter by mail from Nate and myself, and they have not contacted us. So I'm assuming they're not coming, but that doesn't
We don't
mean
know that.
they're not coming. They're certainly welcome to be there.
I do have a question about the program. real quick. Is this what the program's gonna look like, or is it gonna be like a?
No, it's not going to be a folder. It'll just be a single page.
So we could fit some of Daniel's stuff in the back.
If we we could, if we reduce the size or if we edit it.
That's why I was suggesting it.
And I'm,
Yeah.
Or
you
even
know,
part of it.
or putting a part of it. And
It could be like the.
I haven't looked at it. I have not looked at it seriously enough
Yeah.
to say, this is, he's really, I understand.
I would run it by him.
I'd run because he is really succinct with his words. And, you know, and the things that I have read from him separate from this, he doesn't run on, you know, I mean, it's just, I look at every paragraph having value when I have read some of his other things. So I'm a little loath to start cutting and slicing,
Right.
if you want to know the truth.
Okay, Cool, I just want to know,
And
Yeah,
that's
I-
this
Because I thought about it
Yeah.
initially.
because I was like, yeah, sure.
two-sided copy. Are we making the copies of the programs here so we're not paying for it?
That's what yeah. And I.
Black and white.
I'm just always looking at our budget.
In black and white, yeah, because we
If you email them to me, I can get them printed up.
Groovy.
So if we put this on the back page and just say it's 2
And
pages.
how many do you think we should get moving?
50?
50?
Yeah,
I'd go with the 50.
Okay.
50. Yeah. We
Um,
also want to keep it for like, yeah, like, this as a memory that.
Oh, absolutely.
like,
I actually think, I actually think framing one of these wouldn't be such a
No,
bad thing.
yeah, I think so.
And Larry could get maybe the colored one.
so if I could go through this and people
Yeah.
could stop me when you think that this doesn't match what you have in your mind or we said last time. We said that Nate would be, have opening remarks, welcoming stuff and be the MC. We've asked the students and the mayor to be there for 5:30. And the mayor knows that her main speech is for Larry Thomas, and she's there early just to give the awards to the students because they deserve it. And that would be myself and the mayor. And then it would start the actual Human Rights Commission award ceremony. And when the mayor asked, when is she speaking? Because I was just sitting with her, whatever, a week ago or something. I said, we hadn't discussed it, but it seemed to me that the order that made sense would be that she speak before the people who know Larry best, who are going to really talk about him, and she really be the mayor speaking first. And she seemed fine with that. And likewise, when Jonathan, who's helping write the speech, asked, I said the same thing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Then the nominee certificate recipients, Linda would just give those out for who's ever there. We would announce everybody.
Announce them and,
But if they're there, they come up and get them.
Shake their hand.
Yes, so all of the above. And then there would be remarks by the colleagues of Larry Thomas, and Kathleen and Pocky will figure out who's introducing who.
we were not announcing, however, the names of the nominators for the other.
Yes,
Right,
the other
right.
awards.
exactly.
Just the
Just
people who,
the-
yeah.
And I did talk to Zoe today and they're flattered and they're all in, so.
Okay, and I need to add to that, Greenfield Police Department. I don't know where my brain was when I was writing
Right,
this.
that's fine.
So,
And I'm gonna meet with them as
you know,
well.
the two of you will duke it
Yeah,
out.
well- Or we could do it together too, like,
And
where I'm laughing.
Whichever. And I'll give you as much
Well, we're wearing strapless dresses, right?
information.
And.
Um,
And
Oh, forget your
Yeah.
heels.
Oh, my God.
Paul said
You
formal.
guys are funny.
And so,
What works?
that will be 15 minutes right there. Then the award to Larry will be presented by Nate and the mayor. And then there'll be remarks by Larry, who's told me usually he's not long-winded.
No, I didn't think so.
So, no, when I spoke to him, that was
Right,
his
no, I'm
comment.
pretty
The
sure.
colleagues.
But I
are
said-
Understanding that.
Right, he's talking about him, but I said, this is your opportunity to speak for the unhoused community. So, I think he heard that. And then closing remarks by you, reception and light refreshments. Go home.
And we've told the colleagues that 5 minute max, 3 minutes, what did we?
Five.
what did we
I
say?
think five.
Five, that's why it's 15 minutes tops between the
Tops.
tops.
Yeah,
And I will have a timer and be like,
Mhm.
Well, everyone.
And a hook.
Yeah.
And yeah, be like, hey, come on.
And these, again, Officer Zoe knows him the shortest. These other people
Right,
really
no
know him
longer.
for a very long time and will have some insights that other people wouldn't.
Groovy.
And that's the program, if it's okay with you. And
Well done, you can't win.
great.
Yeah, just add Greenfield Police Department,
Yeah.
send it back to me
Yes.
and
Yeah, and I'm gonna make the lettering on the bottom a little different than the lettering.
I will bring,
I like the lettering on top.
No, I didn't mean that. I just meant this should look different than that. It's gonna
Right.
be a little smaller.
yes, this could be a little,
That's what I'm saying. It's just too much.
I'm just saying, I like it. I like this
Yes,
one.
I've been using, you notice I've been using that. It's papyrus.
so I just want to know who would be willing to take a look at my turn and make some suggestions.
Well, I can look at it and I'll have my editor brother look at it.
Okay, and I will as well.
I'll
So,
do that.
and I'll talk to Daniel.
He's a professional editor.
Always.
That we're planning on using it.
And just tell them what,
And
and once we've edited that,
if he'd like to see
if
it.
this is, I want him to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what, I'd suggest, you could ask him if he wants to.
That's true too, but he's in London, right?
No,
Oh,
no, he's one of the nominators.
Yeah.
Don't mind.
I don't want, you know what? I don't want it to be additional work for him.
Right.
Yeah.
He
I
might
really
add-
don't-
He might add. and-
I actually don't want to make that request.
Oh, Kathleen.
I have a couple of things. So, are we gonna talk more about the food and stuff? Is that coming up, or do you want me to do that now?
You could do it because it's part of the program.
Right. So before I get to that, I have a bunch of information.
Sure.
Do you want me to get a chocolate pot from Richardson's for the 2 people in case they come, the kids? Or,
Yeah.
okay.
That sounds
All
fine.
right. And if they don't come, we'll just eat.
Then you'll just give me the name.
Well, I don't want the chocolate.
I thought
No,
it should be.
I don't want the chocolate. I have 2 brothers. That's, we don't need
I
chocolate.
saw them at basketball. They're so cute. The younger one reminds me a little of my grandson Kyrie, the way he moves in basketball, right? Like really quick,
Yeah.
all in, right? But anyway, okay, so I'll pick up the pops and that'll just be a treat. Thank you to Linda and Paul for already Venmoing me. I have the gift card. All good. So I talked to Kirsten
Okay.
from Stone Soup today. She's all in. We didn't go over all the logistics. We might be able to help her. I told her about
There is-
50 people.
And did she give you a menu? She tell you what she's doing?
No, so this is where I'm getting to that. I told her what we did last year. It was very basic, cheese and crackers, salami, pepperoni, whatever, and some cookies. And that I'd love to add some little horse hors I know it's not that, I'm joking. I know it's called sugar. And she's gonna look at her stock, because again, we don't have a lot of money. So, I mean, you have to be realistic, right? And she's gonna look at what she has for food and what she thinks she could put together. And then she'll come to me, I'll text us all and say, what do you think? We're gonna do a stuffed mushroom. I don't know that. I just really like stuffed mushrooms, right? So whatever. And hopefully have something that's not just cheese and crackers and fruit in a little dessert thing. But then I went in the kitchen of the library and there is a big coffee pot and there is a tea kettle. I honestly have so much tea at my house, it's not even funny because I drink tea. People bring me tea like I don't even know what to say. And I only drink certain kinds and black tea.
So you can bring tea.
Yeah.
and that's not-
I'll bring tea. And I think I have a bag of coffee in my freezer. So I'm glad to donate it.
Take it out. And
Well, first of all, it's seeing if there's a coffee maker.
There is, so that there's a
How-
big coffee pot, you know, the old kind that makes a big pot of coffee.
That
So,
may take more than one small bag of coffee.
well, I mean,
Just say-
but a bag of coffee makes at least 30 cups, I think, from my experience, because it makes like 10, right? I'll look at the pot again
I
on
don't want people,
Wednesday.
not.
Right.
I don't know.
So
And
and I can bring sugar because I have a ton of that. We'll buy milk. So these are the options of things we have to think about. The budget, we need to get paper goods, which is little plates and napkins. We need to get, I think I have some serving utensils. I don't think we'll need any, like, you know how you have plasticware at home. I have a bunch of extra, so I think we could donate that. tablecloths are at the library. I
Oh.
believe we don't need them. They're covered in black already.
Oh.
I don't know.
No.
So I'm gonna check that out on Wednesday, so we may have to purchase, or I might have a friend who has some that we can borrow.
And you
Or
have-
dollar store.
Right, or else they're $1.
Yeah,
That's
$1.50 or whatever.
$1.25,
They
right?
are.
Yeah.
$1.25.
I can-
Just
But,
once.
right, so we could, so my point is though, just thinking as a budget, if we do have to buy them or whatever. So you need paper cups. The bigger cost on paperware are the cups, the hot cups. They're more expensive. I'm just saying, they're just generally more
What type of
expensive.
cups are you getting?
Well, you have to get something that if you're serving coffee and tea that are hot cups
Just
available.
gotta get-
styrofoam.
You gotta get it.
Yeah,
you gotta-
yeah.
you
You
gotta-
can't just get a crappy plastic cup for, $3 for 40. The
No,
hot
but
cups
I also have a
are-
BJ's membership,
Me
so I
too.
can,
So, and we could even go together if you want, Linda, or not.
and I can,
But so we have to figure out, our actual budget. So I think with all the paper goods, to be honest with you, and buying Stone soup and, we're gonna need a quart of milk. Yeah, and a thing, well, I'll bring my box.
And I think,
I
at
can
our,
donate that. I have a ton of.
at our January meeting, we will be discussing how much we have left from the.
Right, but we still don't want to overspend.
We don't want to overspend. That's
And
what
the
I'm saying.
500 has to last us till June?
July 1st.
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so I would say it's gonna be $200. That's what I would
That
say.
sounds about fine.
Okay, so I just want to make sure. So
That sounds-
Kirsten's all in.
How
Um,
much did you say her part with?
about 150,
Okay.
about. So then that gives us 50. We probably won't spend it all on paper goods, but
And you
you know.
should also, I have no idea. I mean, I deliver for her all the time.
right, yes.
But I have no idea about the workings. If we could purchase paper goods from her.
I'm gonna ask her that too.
Because
Right,
they
have
would be getting,
compostable.
they would.
Yeah, so I'm
not
gonna
only
discuss that
compostable,
with her.
But they would be getting them wholesale.
So I'm gonna
Yeah, so-
discuss that with her. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would actually.
So we're gonna talk again.
There are some plates and
Yeah.
napkins in that bag that I gave you.
Right, and I think I might have some too.
I mean, the
I have-
small kind
actually,
of
you
cocktail
know what?
size napkins.
Don't get utensils. I have a whole thing.
Well, I said I have those. I
Okay.
have a whole thing of
Because,
that.
well, let's say I have a box of 300 of them.
Yeah, I have the silver, the
Is that
pretend
it?
silverware. I just
Yeah.
won this basket,
Yeah.
at one of the church bazaars. Cheers to the New Year's, and it came with all kinds of like paper goods and stuff, so I can
Nice.
donate some, so. But we will need to purchase a few things, so if if we can talk and we'll talk during the week, go together, we'll go to BJ, whatever, after I talk to
Yeah, just
Kirsten.
keep us updated.
So I talked to Kirsten and I talked to Zoe, so we're all fine. I'll update you via the texting system on the food.
If it is around, $200, it's just, this is,
That's
whatever.
$300,
This
right.
is about 300,
Yeah,
with
we
little
spent,
change
so,
left
yeah.
over. So it's about 100 between now and June.
Well,
So-
200 left.
So wait,
No, it's 200 there. These two things are about 80.
Yeah.
Right, so now we're up to
So-
$300
Right, that
minus
leaves,
500.
200. Where's
Yeah,
my
leaves us
brain?
200.
That's
bucks.
200
Yeah.
between then and.
Yeah, so
And-
we're in
and-
about,
yeah,
About normal, that's about normal. what we do.
so I think $300 from now to July is fine.
It's 200.
and and I would simply
Wait, so
go,
we're spending $300?
Right, because that right there is almost $100 and then 200 on
is-
the food and things. So we'll have 200 left, just to be
And
clear.
I want to, and so one question
That's
that
not
you,
normal.
And what would we have between now and June?
We don't
It
usually
costs
spend a lot of money between that. It's this.
well, I wanted us to get t-shirts and sweatshirts or something.
We paid for those ourselves last time.
but we were talking about getting
Getting it as
a,
Banner,
Yeah,
right.
And that costs $94.
Right, so we could do that. But when we bought our t-shirts and
So-
sweatshirts or whatever we had, which no offense, I didn't like them, so I didn't wear it. We paid for that ourselves.
didn't say anything.
I told me, I didn't like it.
the other thing is, at least going forward, what I hope, the next time we do something like this, that we do things far enough in advance that we actually have sponsors.
That
I
would be
was
great.
going to talk about
Are we
that.
allowed to have that though? That was my bigger
That's the other
question.
question.
Yeah, I don't.
In other words, if we have so
I don't know.
The
if we
person who,
can, 'cause
you know,
we're-
that did the, plaque, for instance. Giving us a significant discount and putting a, you know, and having an ad in the program. Congratulations to Human Rights Commission, blah, 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 the name of the name of
I
the
thought-
company
I
and.
thought we agreed on putting their logo in the program for this one because they,
We
No.
have to add,
Yeah.
and we needed permission for that because I don't know as a commission.
We didn't get
we're
that
allowed to do that. We didn't get
Yeah,
that
we
far.
didn't get that far. We didn't have enough time.
Yes, I believe you can have sponsors. But I'm only about 85% sure, so.
Right.
All right, so going forward, I mean, if
Yeah,
we can
for next
get,
year.
we can get an answer to that question and then, and that way, I mean, my thought around it is the $300, whatever it is. And if we make more than,
Yeah.
than whatever, then it can be utilized for,
Yeah.
you know, it can be utilized for other things. But it should be,
in my closing
it should be
remarks,
self-supporting,
in my
you know?
closing remarks, I can mention the companies that helped us.
Yes.
Do this year.
Right, it's nice to thank
Yeah.
Stone Soup. Like I think
Thank you.
even last year we said, oh, the refreshments were made by Foster's, you know, whatever. It's always
Right.
nice to just give a shout out.
The, it's just lost, oh, and the reason I know it's $94 is the Precinct 7 Neighborhood Association just got one made. And however, that was one color. This is going to be multiple colors.
Oh,
So
right.
it may be a different price,
Right.
it may be exactly the same.
So,
Don't know.
And the other
That's
thing I
a-
think we need to touch on is the setup of the room. And how we want to set up like the podium, if we're sitting around it, the chairs, like, so just so when we get there, we're not going, oh, how are we gonna set up? I think we're just.
so I
that
think,
makes sense.
so I'm gonna get there at 3:30.
Okay, we don't have the room yet,
at
so
3:30.
I know,
that's
but
not,
I'm gonna
but that's not, it's like, that's counterproductive because they're not gonna let you in.
understand that, but I'm being there at 3:30. So
Okay,
I
read a
mean,
book.
He's gonna do his homework
I'm
for
gonna
half
do my
an hour,
homework.
give him,
Okay.
a, you know,
like,
and we know he'll be on time. There we go.
it's like, if you're planning things, you should be there a little earlier. I know we don't have it until 4:30, but still, I will be there at 3:30. If people have problems with that, they can tell me.
Also find out
But-
how long it actually takes
Right.
to brew a pot of coffee.
Well, it's usually generally a half hour.
Okay.
I mean, I've done a lot of
I haven't done
parties
that
in
in a
my
long
life,
time.
so, you
Okay,
know.
just
Becky?
knowing
So,
time.
so I talked to him at GCTV about taping this. My first wish was that we have it live streamed, but of course, that's out of the question. And do you know that they even charge the city council?
Yeah, I did know that.
Well, anyway, so Liam O'Shea, who's at Trap Rock, is going to do it for you.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
Well,
You're the
how
best.
And
That's
then he'll
wonderful.
get it over to GC and he'll.
Wonderful. So how do we want to set up, just so we all know?
So my vision is we have the podium in the middle.
You can't. The microphone
It doesn't go there, so there's
doesn't-
that, yeah.
doesn't-
It
the
goes
microphone
off to
cord
the
doesn't
side.
reach that long.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
kind
want
of
to
at the
use the
side.
microphone with a
That way
cord.
we should be there early
Because
to
it
really
works
look at
better.
the stuff.
Well,
Well, I've
we
looked at
know,
it.
we know.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
when you look at the
It's
room,
just a little to the left.
it's, because I've been to many things there, it's a little to the left, and then we would go across the top, I would assume, and then.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so the problem, like, and then we might have like 3 rows of seats of 6, 3 rows of seats that's
Right.
like 6, and then the back will have tables with chairs where the food can sit on and where they can grab.
I want to
and
make
sit
sure
in.
they're,
Well, usually there's an aisle in the middle at the library from past things that I go to. So maybe it's 4 and 4, or do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
want me to draw it for you?
Nope, that's fine.
You know, so you have like a middle, and then there's chairs here and middle. We would go across, the podium is here, and then the tables is actually usually on the side from what I've seen. Do you know what I mean? At the, what are those meetings when Natalie Blaze come? I've been to a couple of those things. The
Yeah,
food has
there's
always
some
been
of
on
that.
the side, but they had black tablecloths.
You can,
Just saying.
you can have them, the tables in the back or you
Yeah,
can
I've
have
had
tables on the
tables in the back.
side.
You have both? Yeah, okay. So I guess they
Either
do
way.
both.
if we're thinking that there could be as many as 50 plus people,
We might need
having
more.
the tables out a little bit so people can get it from
Yeah.
both sides,
The back, I like the back
is,
better.
you
Yeah.
know, makes some
Right.
sense.
And again, yeah, yes.
And.
And I'll go there
I'm assuming
Wednesday.
that we also, it's done at 7. And that we're breaking it all down.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
pretty sure
Yeah.
that's what the plan
Yes, you
is.
have to.
Yes, well.
Yeah, you have to
The-
put it all away.
Does, they may have the chairs out, we may have to put the chairs out. If they've had something right there before, the
Right,
chairs
they'll
will be
leave
out.
them.
If not, they're gonna be in the back right closet. They'll open the closet and we can then set the chairs up.
Those are questions that we need to ask.
Well, I already did. That's how it works.
But is there
We either-
somebody before us
Right.
in the?
They didn't, I'll ask again on Wednesday. As of last time I spoke to him, there was not someone right before us. But
But
that,
there may
was-
be
there may
somebody
be
there in the
someone
morning or
now.
whatever.
They
It
could've
doesn't matter
reserved
either
it.
way.
We
If
should
we're
plan.
there at 4:30 with us there, we could
Right.
get all those chairs out in 10 minutes. I
Right,
just put them all away the other day at an event where the
right.
room was filled with chairs and we put them all away in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it
We got-
And
doesn't
it's
take long.
easier to take them out than it is.
And they're lightweight, they're lighter weight than the old chairs at the senior set. They're pretty
Yes.
easy to do.
And yeah, I've done a bunch of activities.
We should plan on, that's the whole
Well, if you
idea. of
want
going
to
to
join us, you don't
Setting
need to
up.
come and do this.
Anyone who wants to
Oh,
come
yeah,
sit in a chair.
Dr. Campbell and Pia and people online are all welcome to come next Monday to the award ceremony.
Oh, and I've been putting out, I didn't finish, but I'll finish tomorrow, putting out, Paul gave me the 50 post, invites to put it like the People's Pint. I'm gonna do that on my way home, and the co-op and the roasters, and so they'll be all over town by the end
I'm
of
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna do a Facebook post that the city had it on
Right, I think I did
and
that,
put it on Facebook.
but we're hanging them up all over town,
Okay, yeah,
so I still have them in my car. It's been very busy.
yeah. All right, any other discussion about all of that stuff?
That's all I
I am
have.
not seeing none. All right, we are
Sounds
going
good.
I'm
to,
writing to DLS right now, Department of Local Services, to find out if it is appropriate to use
Oh, donors.
donors.
Yeah.
And to credit them. So hopefully we'll have that information by
Groovy.
Wednesday.
okay, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.
So topic of discussion, we are going to talk about city plaque for this year's winner and last year's winner. So the city plaque for last year's winner, we haven't got it was too small. So we need to, so after all of this, we have to buy 2 plaques for Wendy Goodman for last year and for Larry this year. One to say 2024, one would say 2021. So if we want to make sure that we are aware of that, so that will be another purchase that we will have to make after we see how much we have after we get everything.
So what are these plaques like?
If you go out there, you can see them. They're right there out on the wall. And it has their names on it and something of recognition.
And the year.
Yeah.
And it looks like it has, I wonder, it has the plaque on the things. Like if you go and look, it has I don't know, it has the plaque on there. But it has, I think they may have even had somebody come in here and engrave their names on it. Because it looks like it comes with the plaque, if
Oh,
I'm not mistaken.
I didn't look at it that closely. I thought it hung on it, like adhered to it somehow. But I'm not whatever.
I mean, I think it's something, I mean, it's a year later that we're.
You are
seeing
correct.
For Debbie.
You have to-
Right, but that's happened
All the
before.
plaques, all the little tiny plaques are on
Oh,
there.
someone came and
So-
engraved it.
They didn't come here probably. We probably took it
Oh,
off
right,
of the,
off the wall.
off the wall
And
and gave it to an
Oh.
engraver, which local jewelry stores
Used to do.
might be able to do. I saw
Yeah.
one listed I looked online for a long time. It used to be here, but is now in Turner's.
Oh,
Who
what's
does
the name?
engraving? I
Oh,
don't
maybe.
remember.
Yeah, I think that does make
I'm
sense.
gonna look and see how easy it is to take them off.
Take a picture of it.
yeah, take a picture of it, Paul.
Yeah, the local jewelry store. Remember when you used to go and have your name engraved on
Or a bracelet or the
We all
inside.
had it,
Yeah, yeah.
or a locket or whatever. Like back when I was a girl, that was the thing to do, have your
So
ID
I
bracelet.
know about it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
had mine.
I had
Yeah.
two daughters.
Right in the inside.
Yeah, and everyone's wedding rings and stuff.
We gotta find somebody who can do engraving,
Yeah,
because.
So that was,
Yeah.
That's somebody at Cleary.
Because they engrave, you know,
Yeah.
like insides
Yeah,
of
they don't
rings
do
and
it.
stuff. So if we could get it to them, then they.
I
can
know
do
there's a
it.
place in Florence that engraves, but you know.
Well, if we could get it-
yeah, so we'll definitely look into it, now that we know that you can.
Needs an
Take that off.
engraver.
Take
So
that
glad
out.
you looked at that.
I looked at it.
That would have
before
been
the-
really.
That's so smart.
Yeah, we would have bought it and put it on top of the
Well,
plaque.
I'm glad
And it
I
would be
only
the wrong-
wasted $6 on a little tiny
Thing,
thing.
too.
I'm glad that's
So-
all.
It's very nice up there. Okay, so any discussion about that?
Ruby.
Right,
So who's going to actually make inquiries around it and finding an engraver?
I'll do that.
Oh, great, Patty.
Yeah, let me do something, yes.
All right, call away.
Happy, I'll keep looking for the info too. If I find anything, I'll send it your way. I haven't found anything though.
I feel like Matt must know.
Well, I messaged Matt. He sent me what he had and that's all
Okay.
he had.
and then he sent me that and I.
Right, I know they didn't, yeah,
and I Responded, so,
I know, so.
it looks like that was all for our meeting.
Well, that would be good, because it's been a day.
Do they have a laser engraver at the tech school? Wonder if I could
Sure they
ask
do.
Plasiglia that,
You could ask, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure they have one.
because
That'd be
that's
great.
really easy to do if you have a laser.
I think somebody local has one too, that I know.
So. Yeah,
Yeah,
we will wait for Kathleen to come, I mean, Paul, Patty to come.
so we're all gonna dress up.
Yes,
I got a new outfit.
I'm so thrilled for you.
Thank you.
I'm coming as a bunny. No.
Oh, is it Bad Bunny or just Bunny?
No, that was funny. So I will, I said, I'm not gonna call Daniel, but I would like to have if anybody is gonna send me some edits to do it by Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, so that.
Yeah.
I'll get right on it.
Yeah, because I'm not usually
I'm
around on the
free tonight.
weekends and I don't want to leave it till Monday.
Linda's very
Oh, yeah,
busy.
let's leave it till Monday. That
What
would
the
be a
hell?
good idea.
yep,
And you're gonna get me you're gonna fill in whatever,
Yes.
send it to me so that we can get the program.
And who's gonna bring the programs? I just like to have
I'll take care of the
everything.
program.
Okay, so you'll pick them up from Aaron,
I'll pick them
whatever.
up from there.
I'll bring all the other, I'll talk to you, I'll be texting you.
And you can tell me your deadline as far as getting it to you to run them off. To whatever, or I can send by the copier. I mean, it's just,
Whenever, like before Monday, like before the ceremony is all I
Before
need.
Thursday, 3
Yeah.
o'clock is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here.
well, I'd like to even do it maybe by the end of the
I've got a
day on
little
Thursday.
Blanket in there if I need it at this point, so,
Oh,
you know,
nice, good to know.
yeah. I can pretty much live out of my
I'm
office.
so
to get it started.
yeah, so I think, yeah, so I. Dress up is totally fine to me, I'm gonna be in a suit, so, because.
You always look nice, Nate.
Yeah.
Me, not so
But
much.
we also wanna, appearance is very big for an award like this, so we wanna make sure that as a commission, we appear.
I won't be sloppy, but you know what? I don't have dress up clothes anymore.
Well, the bad news is my hair appointment is the day after. That is just
We'll
so you all
notice right
know.
away.
Well, you get the bad news.
So,
Yeah, I mean, I just,
Put that on the, put that on
That is the bad news
the.
for Kathleen Kenny.
I'll put that in my opening remarks.
Please do. Kathleen's going to the hairdresser
Right.
tomorrow. I'm honestly
She
gonna see if
looks
she.
great, everyone, she looks great, okay, so we have,
So we're just saying.
it's the first, guys, this is the first time that we've had only an hour meeting,
You guys, I'm so proud of you.
this was great.
Well, we
too.
did a very
I'm
good
tired.
job. You all did a lot of work before this.
Yeah.
well, and we've
Getting
been,
ready.
we've been attending meetings,
Right.
we've been doing various.
working on
sundries,
it.
So.
So,
Very
we
dirty.
don't have any,
And when we reassemble in January,
yeah.
it's going to be a whole different focus.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
being able to pull this event off so that it has some substance
Right.
and inclusion and community
Right.
is,
I invited people.
I think it's
My
a
parents
big,
are coming.
is a big deal.
Nice. I invited my
Yeah.
son and some of my grandchildren and my friend who's a big housing advocate and works for a nonprofit out of Boston. And her daughter runs Powertown. I know it's not Greenfield, which is
Yeah.
And that was the other piece
so they're
about
gonna
talking
come.
to people on the phone
Yeah.
and calling people who had been nominated.
Yeah.
I do want to say it like, because I feel like this is a great time to have remarks. I do want to say we have worked our butts off for this, and I appreciate every single of your guys' work for this because, we're representing someone who the community really appreciates his work. He appreciate everybody. I appreciate his work as a former homeless person. And so I really appreciate everyone's support. I appreciate you guys' hard work and even continuing the hard work for the engraving. Like it's very we have worked countless hours. We have
And it's
I feel like
and it's-
Cole, I'm mad right now. And we have worked really good together for this award ceremony. And I think the award ceremony is gonna be great. I think we're gonna have a lot of people.
I think we're gonna have the best one ever.
I think we're gonna be great.
And I'm assuming, not only is it being, it's being videoed, but I'm assuming that somebody from the recorder will also be there.
Can we sing at the end, like this land is your land?
No, and the kumbaya thing is not happening.
Oh, I like that.
What is it with her?
There'll be no singing?
Not a great song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not?
I'm not
Oh,
a fan.
okay.
Khaki.
All right, sorry. I just love a song. I love
This
a
land is
song.
my land, actually.
Yeah, I just want to say that.
right.
This
Okay, and
was an amazing
Okay.
collaborative effort. And I think it really does speak to everyone's willingness to partake and do his or her own part, their part. And I think, it is great. And it's wonderful to be on a commission that is working together.
No, I think it's lovely. And I wasn't trying to be disrespectful about a song. I just love a song. And it's not head, knees and shoulders and show, I sang that all day today.
Or I'm a little
I'll tell
teapot,
you.
Yeah, I'm a little teapot. I like that.
The other thing I did is when I wrote to the people who were speaking and asked if they would also, and some other people like Sarah Brown, et cetera, if they would distribute amongst people in the communities that they're in to suggest that people come to this as well. And I sent them the flyer and that they could then use to distribute by email or on social media or whichever they want. And trying to think of it. And tomorrow morning, the newsletter for the library, the Friends of the Library
yeah,
goes out. And there's two nice things there. One is, for those of you who get it, and if you don't, give me your email address and you can get it.
Do I get it?
I have no idea. I have to go look. There's 1,400 people, so I don't have them all memorized. And not only is because it's a joint endeavor between us and the library, but the opening letter, we try to have a focus. Celine Nader and myself are people who put the newsletter out. And so the focus this month was looking at the librarians beyond shelving books and ordering books and being referenced things and how they work with the unhoused community. And so that's the opening letter. And I just happened to reference this event at the bottom of the letter. No, just saying it's so apropos, given what the librarians do, especially as the weather gets colder, how they interact and their services they get.
I would love to echo what Paul is saying, because I spent a lot of time at the library, obviously. And they don't just shelf books. They really are in many ways frontline workers. They are
know they
social
are.
workers. They are crisis care counselors, they provide employment services. They do so much more than most of us ever could begin to realize. And,
And recognizing that
I
is,
think,
Yeah, I
I
think
think
that's
over the
huge.
weekend, there were a couple of programs on FCR on the librarians.
Oh.
And I've been saying for years, they're not just for books anymore.
they do so
Right.
much
And-
from, I can't
For
even
so
begin.
many, yeah,
well, and they've become, at least in Greenfield, they're the community center.
yeah.
They are the
Yeah,
community center.
Yep, absolutely.
And they, it's almost like they're, in some ways, sometimes the books are an extra.
Secondary, it's
Right.
it's definitely secondary.
But they
I
really,
agree.
And they even, as Hockey knows, Pamela McBride even sits on the unhoused
Yes.
committee. She's one of the librarians, because they want connections
Right.
with the whole network of people.
And she's
to do
great.
that.
And everywhere, she goes everywhere.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
Love her.
And I mean, and they, I sit as a representative on the trustees and I'm on the board of the Friends. And they are so overwhelmed in the sense of they want to do services that they don't see ways of doing it. I think we mentioned it last time where so unhoused people are always welcome. But if you have a dog and you're
Oh, we talked about that.
we haven't figured it out yet.
Right.
And they're like literally in tears saying to the person, you can't come in if you have your dog because of the other people in the library who are allergic, who have fears, who have of the dog, et cetera, et cetera.
What about a dog house, like in the back,
and
like with
it-
little things where a
You-
dog could go?
There would be multiple dogs there left alone without their people. And
Right.
No, like if you had like a dog hotel, right?
Oh,
And it
Right.
went across and it had little,
And again, if you have ideas, please talk to Erin about them, talk to Pamela about them, et cetera. But all I'm saying is they, as Erin said, on a daily basis, they are dealing
they're doing
with
crisis.
20 things.
yeah, no, I know, I'm just saying,
So
like a
you-
big dog hotel.
You were saying you gave out these information about the thing to lots of people. I'm sure you did to Zoe.
I have not seen it to Zoe.
Zoe was on vacation last week, but I did
Yeah,
talk to
well-
her today.
Oh,
So, and I'm gonna talk to her
Zoe's
tomorrow
fine.
and meet her at Rise Above and go over everything.
great.
Cause
So-
I do all my work, my best work there.
So when the meeting is over, I will actually share with you a photograph of what formal wear now looks like.
Oh, good.
High school
Oh, let's
students.
see.
Can't
Um,
wait, you're.
That's why I said somewhat.
Let's end this meeting.
Well, that's why this is,
I can't wait.
pretty much of a handkerchief, but kind of amusing.
All right.
That's it.
Groovy.
All right. So our next meeting, wow, in 2026.
Yeah.
I hope the public has a great New Year and great Christmas, Hanukkah, and all the stuff to celebrate. Oh, our next.
That reminds me. Kwanzaa is coming up.
Oh, yeah,
And
there's that.
I mean, it's Kwanzaa is actually
26th.
after.
No, I know.
So
I
it's
just
the
wonder where
26th.
they have it.
But there's a big Kwanzaa celebration before that.
Yes.
That Nate is featured at, by the way.
Are you?
Speaking at it. Yes.
Yep,
So we need
Where
to
and
get
when-
that
yeah,
word out.
And we'd like to have the details.
Yes, I will send that out. to you.
okay, and is it January 12th, is it the second Monday of?
January 12th.
Is
First,
our
we're
next
talking about the
meeting?
meeting.
Right, I just want to put that
We'll
in the
get- yeah,
notes,
let's
so
get
when is
Do that
Kwanzaa?
first.
I will send it out.
It's on December 14th
Yes.
Well, just
at
because
the
I'm
Second
busy in
Congregational
December.
Church.
That's a Sunday, oh, I'm usually.
I will- I-
Oh, what time?
That's
When will you be
Oh,
able
it
to-
is a Sunday. It's the first night of Hanukkah.
Yeah, what
Yes, it is.
time is it gonna be at?
Afternoon.
The first, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can come, I'm in New
Afternoon,
Jersey,
yeah.
but let me know.
There's a menorah lighting happening on the common.
Yeah.
What day,
I
what
don't
time?
remember. It'll be.
I'm sure I'll
Be
see
public.
it. I'm going to New Jersey that weekend. I'm
So
making
yes,
a
our
January
next meeting. Okay, to everybody, our next meeting is
And your
January
meeting.
12th, 2026. at 6 to 7:30 PM in person or via Zoom. I motion to adjourn this meeting at 7:04 PM. Can I have a second?
Second that motion.
Second by Kathleen, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you, everyone, and have a great night. Bye, Dr.
Happy
Campbell.
holidays. Bye, Dr. Campbell.
By the way, the funds is 3 to 5.
Oh, all right.